my thinking is always in these 5 parameters. If I don't answer these 5 parameters, I don't do anything. And the last parameter, the last when is now. I don't wait for that is me. But if you ask anybody in India, or even I think any from India, or they will always ask these 5 basic questions. But I don't, and in all my communication with Japanese in different levels, I found that it is they don't like asking questions, so they don't know what to. So I have a product. This product is designed like this, and we have already made this product, which is perfect. Now, can you buy it, or can you fit it?
Because now you are living in Singapore, but originally you are Indian, and so from Indian perspective, of course, first of all, please ask the question, and also please find out the person who is responsible, and also can I say just not silent, just talk more, something like that. I see. And go ahead.
The last this is not the last one, I think, because we have to end, right? This is funny, but it is not. I mean, I want to be. It is anecdotal. I find the Japanese, when on a business meeting, they do not. They are quite. I'll give you an example. Errol-san and the Matt-san. The two. They are where it was very. It is very official and very. They are. As if I'm talking 10 and they will talk 2 or 3. Because I do not know the decision. Who's the decision maker? Is it Errol? Is it Matt? Or is it Kagawa-san or somebody else? So I was not able to get through. But then I went to have drinks with them in the night in Kerr, and they can. The Japanese can drink a lot of sake and soju. So both of us were drinking, and after a lot of drinks, I think we stood, and then we realized that we can be good. Our communication was perfect.
Also, I mean, like communication through the dinner is really important from your point of view to deal with Japanese.
I think so. But you need to have a very strong liver, because if the Indians can drink a lot, the Japanese can drink also very, very. But this after a lot of sakes and sochus and sake and soju, then the whole then we warmed up, and then. And there's some of them are still friends for maybe 25, 30 years. That's what
Interesting. Yeah, thank you very much for that comment. Do you have idea of course, India and Singapore also, but it's quite a, how can I say, big economical sector right now, particularly India is really growing a lot. So anyway, Japanese need to deal with Indian people as a good partner. And, but if you mention something like that, questioning or difficult to change, and so it is good idea for Japanese to consider for their change of their attitude. And what is the kind of necessary for them to do?
See, Kagawa-san, because I've been into Japan, right? I understand that it is not your fault. I don't say there's nothing wrong. Please don't take offense. It's not that Japanese are wrong.
Don't worry. Never.
Yeah. So it is a monocultural society, right? In Japan, everything is one culture. You have one language, one people. All of you look the same. All of you talk the same language. All of you have thousands of years of history. So your culture is very deep, but that is also not many differences. You have the Shinto, a little bit of Buddhism and Zen, and so they're very one religion. Everything is a monoculture, right? But when you come to India, it is not India, one country. We call it United States of Europe. Every state is a different language, different people. They look different. They talk. The language is different. Their books are different. Their religion is different. So you are talking. It's as if you're going to Europe. Every state, France is different. Spain, same thing with India. So when you come in Singapore, it's worse. So now you have Indians already United States of Europe, and then you have your Indonesians, your Malaysians. You will find that the world, it is like, I would say, it's like a forest. You
Yeah.
have so many trees, which are different trees, different weeds, different flowers, different animals, everything. And you who have grown up in only one particular garden, you have to start thinking that when I am, in this garden, there's only one type of tree, only one type of people. But if I have to survive in a forest, what should I do? How should I react?
Yeah, so which means like Japanese need to get used to deal with the diversity.
Diversity, yes.
Differences.
Yes. Understand that there is people who are different than you. There are people who speak differently, whose religion is different, whose caste is everything. They think also differently. Their language is different. And there is no need to be shy. You can still be who you are. You are Japanese, you speak your culture, your language, your food, everything remains the same. But when you come out in a jungle with like Singapore or maybe in India or any other world international market, you have to let go of a little bit of it and start assimilating into that environment where you find different people there, and then only you can do business. Otherwise, you won't be able to assimilate into it because they will find
that is why how can I say, these 20 years Japanese are struggling about revival of the economy, because this world is getting more and more like a jungle and the forest.
Correct.
And
yes.
Diversity. So Japanese to catch up with current situation, people need to understand the diversity. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, correct. It is different.
It's an education issue too. That's the case.
Yes, and I think I do not know. See, your students. I tell your students, right? Please don't just watch Japanese shows, anime, only Japanese anime, Japanese movies, Japanese drama, everything Japanese. Please go and open Netflix. Now you don't have to travel around the world. Please open Netflix and watch all the different cultural movies. Watch Italian movies, Hindi movies, Indian movies, different multiple movies. That will help you understand how people behave, what people talk, how they. So once you understand, then it will be easy for you to assimilate. Now, problem is if you're just watching same movies, you're talking to your parents in Japanese, you're talking to colleagues in Japanese, you're watching the movies, Japanese food, everything. But when you are put out into a situation where there are people who are different, then you will be out of place. So start mentally preparing, and by watching movies in Netflix, for example. I'll just give an example. And make friends. Now it's all easy. Now you have Facebook, WeChat, so many things. You can start making friends who are other than your own, so that you will be, whenever it will be easier for you. Now you're a student, but once you start working, it will be easier for you to go and assimilate.
Yeah, but this is a great comment. It is easy these days. It is easy to, touch and experience different culture through the movie or TV or internet.
Yes.
So don't stick with only Japan things, but also like a diversity of the world. Enjoy that, right?
Yes. Okay. Enjoy that. Yes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comment, and I believe that our student can learn from you a lot.
No. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck to you, Kagawa.
Thank you very much. Okay, so talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.